Happy last week of school. That's insane. It is Monday morning. It is 7 a.m. exact. And this is my fit. Wearing my Nuvo half zip long sleeve. Very light. It's gonna be like high 70s today, but it's okay, I'll survive. And then I'm wearing my black Lululemon leggings, and then I'm just gonna wear my black Nike shoes. But I cannot believe it is the last week of school. So we go Monday through Friday, but Friday is a half day. Well, my last week of teaching PE, or my last day of teaching PE is on Thursday, like Thursday morning, because in the afternoon, Thursday, we're gonna do field day. And I'm kind of nervous because like I've never done field day before. And even though I've been teaching for like 4 years, but 3 years at this school. If you're new, the past few years I've been going to 2 schools, and this is my first year teaching in 1 school. So every time I'm in school 1, school 2 would do a field day, and then every time I'm in school 2, school 1 is doing a field day. So I never really got to see what field day looks like, so I'm kind of nervous because I am like the main person that like coordinates everything with this year's field day. But hopefully like they'll be okay. I mean, there'll be lots of teachers there to help out and stuff, but I will show you more information of what that will look like Thursday morning. So let's just focus on today, on Monday. And I don't have, my first class actually starts at 10:15 because my first class won't be there. They're gonna be on a field trip. So I have a really, really long prep, you know? I am gonna bring my book so I can just read a little bit. And there's just a few things that I need to do, like turn in my talent ed forms, and then like look at my PDU list, because at the end of the year, like teachers would have to like fill out like a PDU form and see how many PDUs you've done this school year. So I need to fill that out. But yeah, I cannot believe it's the last week of school. I will tell you guys what I'm doing when I get to work. I honestly don't even know what I'm doing, but I already have it planned, so it's all right. I'm so sorry, Nico. Since it is the last week of school, I am going to talk about like maybe my best and worst moments of this school year. And I am going to start with like, you know, one of the best moments, and then, you know, I'll do like 2 at a time, a positive and then a negative. So the first one is one of the best moments I think for this school year was when a bird got stuck in the gym, and I was with my 2nd graders, and they were like so excited about it. For legit 10 minutes we just watched the bird in the gym. Eventually the bird did come out of the gym, thankfully, so that way like it wasn't hurt or anything. I didn't know how it got in though, because before that there was no birds. I wonder if like we just, and usually I leave the door closed, so it must have like snuck in really fast without anyone knowing. But that was just so funny and so cute. The kids were just laughing and giggling. And I think it's so cute when kids laugh. Like when kids, toddlers, babies laugh, it's like the cutest thing ever. A lot of kids will remember that for a long time. And yeah, I mean, I always remember that. But that's one of the best moments. It's just like, you know, a pause of the activity and just talk about birds, and yeah. And then one of my worst moments was mostly in the beginning of the school year, was when we did have one specific student. He's not here, he's not at the school anymore. He was very like physically aggressive even if it's just one kid, it makes a huge difference. And I would say that I always get, like, before the class starts, I get anxiety, and I'm sure the kids do too, because some kids get traumatized just having a kid that's being unsafe. So yeah, so like I had to do a few room clears just for a specific student, but yeah, that's one of the worst moments. And honestly, after when the kid left, like, I didn't really have any more room clears. So there's a positive and a negative, and I will continue doing that through this week. Alright, I just organized a little bit my desk area, like in the drawers and stuff. And earlier I organized the field day equipment. That way I don't have to stress about it for Thursday. So it's all like in baskets and organized. So that way we could just like set it up when we need to set up. It'll be quick and fast. And yeah, I still have 30 minutes before my first class of the day, but I'm gonna read a chapter and then hang out and chill before my first class. All right, you guys, I'm finally home and I am on my laptop. Had to remind myself that Brandon and I need to look at Miko's schedule, because Miko is gonna be staying at my parents' for basically a whole week while we go to Canada. I wanna show you the things that my students drew. Like, how freaking cute. Some of my third graders wrote me some letters. It's the cutest thing ever. I'm forever gonna save this because I have like a little box and I put all my letters and like artworks that the kids have given me the past few years, and I just like save it in there. Oh, I had a really good day today. I did parachute. This week I am doing parachute. Well, today and tomorrow I'm doing parachute because it's the last week of school, and usually I take parachute out just three times a year, before winter break, before spring break, and then before summer break. So a lot of kids are just so excited with parachute, and yeah, that's what we did. So had a really good day, pretty chill day actually. And I don't know, it does not feel like it's the last week of school. It'll definitely hit me on Friday. And on Friday is when the 5th grade they have their graduation, and I'm gonna be emotional because I'm always emotional during like 5th grade graduations or any graduations. You know, it's just like it's like the next step. They're ready to move on, you know, the next chapter in their life, and exciting times. And like a lot of my 5th graders are actually like nervous to go to middle school, which is normal because yeah, it's, you know, middle school is way different, and you know, classes are different, but a lot of them are also excited at the same time. But I am freaking hungry. It is like 4 o'clock and I'm just waiting for Brandon to get home so we both are gonna eat, so we can eat at the same time. I am drinking my Poppy, and this is the raspberry flavor, and I like it. I really like it. It's really, really good. So I'm gonna go and I will catch you guys tomorrow. It is Tuesday. This is what I'm wearing, my Adidas light long sleeve, and then wearing my red or maroon color Adidas pants, and then I'm just gonna wear my New Balances, and then that's the fit. But let's have a good day. Today's only Tuesday. Yeah, let's have a good day today, hopefully. Crossing the fingers. He's so sad. Oh,
I know. I love you.
Oh,
You just melted.
so sorry, buddy. We gotta go.
I'll see you at lunchtime.
Yeah. Okay, I am gonna continue with like one best moment and one like worst moment of this school year. So I'm gonna start with the worst because I feel like, I don't know, I'd rather hear bad news first than good news. But anyways, one of the worst moments of the school year was like having to break fights, and I hate it so much. It only happened once in like 5th grade and a few times in 2nd grade. Thankfully, we do have like a behavior support specialist, so anytime if something like that happens, like I always text her, call her right away, and usually she comes right away. And I'm so grateful for our behavior support specialist because she is the best. That's the worst moment, and thankfully it doesn't happen all the time. I would say out of this whole school year, it happened maybe like 3 or 4 times. I hate breaking fights, and it just literally, of course, disrupts the whole class. And it's honestly sad when like the class is used to it, because I feel like kids shouldn't be used to that stuff. Like long time ago, if kids fight, if they are anything, if they misbehave, they're going straight home, okay? But nowadays, we don't send kids home, which is ridiculous to me, because like if you're being unsafe, like anything like that, you need to go home. But it's just not like that anymore. And then my best moment, one of my best moments of the school year, is like playing with the kids during the activities. So different when a teacher plays with the kids, and the kids get more excited when the teacher plays, and they just wanna, like, I don't know, it's just so different. And I also like going, sometimes I go to recess and hang out with some of the 2nd and 3rd graders, and whenever there's like a field trip for like maybe my 5th graders have a field trip, I'm able to go and hang out with my kindergartners in recess. So anytime that I can just hang out and play with the kids, it's one of my best moments, one of my favorite moments of the school year. So yeah, those are some of my best and worst moments. Every year, one of the worst things that I hate doing, but is necessary, is when we do our lockdown drills. And when I was younger, I was like, okay, yeah, sure, it's a lockdown drill, yeah, we're just practicing. But as an adult now, and you're like realizing how sad it is, it's literally still makes me emotional. And it just sucks that it is so normalized here in the US, and it's honestly so embarrassing that is normalized in the US with, you know, shooting, gun violence, all that stuff. And it's very necessary that we do lockdown drills because it's such a freaking normal thing now. Sorry about the lighting, oh my goodness, that's so bad. But that's always gonna be one of my worst moments. It's just like, I just hate like doing those things, even though it's super necessary that we need to. It's just makes me like emotional to think like, how can people do this to like innocent people, innocent kids, you know? But it is what it is. But anyways, I'm gonna go to work, and I'm gonna do the same activities as I did yesterday, but with different classes. So I'll catch you guys later.
Did you spray? Did you spray?
We should.
Oh, that's what it's on. You grabbed your shoe.
I know. Just grabbed it. Excuse me. Sir. You don't grab it like that. Miko, I can't tie my shoe. God damn it. I can't do this. Cannot do this. Post run. I'm sweaty. If you're wondering why there's tripods here, it's because we left it in here before we went on a run, so Mika doesn't play with it. So I'm exhausted. We did 3 miles, and yeah, I'm gonna eat and get ready for work. It is so colorful in here. I need to organize this so bad. I cannot wait to just like clean and organize all this stuff. But all this stuff is out because we are gonna use most of these, like the baseball stuff, these things. I don't even know what those are called, like foam paddles. I took out those pennies so I can use one of the baskets. Look at this. It's like not even like pushed in because of the football. It's okay. I will organize it on Friday. Okay, you are on a box, but here's my fit. This very light half zip long sleeve shirt and then my Adidas pants and my Adidas shoes. That's the fit. Let's have a good day, you guys. I will catch you guys after work. I am going home today. Felt kind of long. I don't know, it feels kind of like weird that it is the last week of school. Like, it does not feel like the last week of school. Like, I feel like we're gonna go back to work next week, even though this is the last week. I just have to teach tomorrow morning, and then we will all be doing field day. I'm kind of nervous about field day. I will talk about more what activities, because I do have like activities printed out and like what the stations and how we are doing field day this year. This is my first time being in a field day because again, like, I haven't been going to the field day since I've been going to 2 different schools the past few years, and this year I'm going to 1 school, and it does make sense that I'm going to be the one basically in charge of field day because I'm a PE teacher and we're going to be using PE equipment. But basically we are going to be cutting the grades like K to 2 and then 3 to 5, and for K to 2 there are 6 stations for 1 class per station, and same thing with 3rd grade, 4th and 5th, so 6 stations, 1 class in each, and then we're gonna have about like 8-ish minutes in each station, and then they will, like, you know, rotate, go to the next station. But I will talk more about like the activities tomorrow. I did have a really good day today. 4 classes tomorrow, and then it is basically summer break. Well, I'm gonna count after field day. That's when I can relax because I'm kind of anxious about it. So after field day, that's when I can relax because Friday is a half day. But also tomorrow is gonna be busy all day because we are gonna be having like a retirement party for one of the staff members who are obviously retiring because it's a retirement party, and he's been teaching 5th grade for over 25 years. And that's crazy. I mean, things have changed. A lot of things have changed since then. But that is so awesome that he was able to teach for a very long time. He is probably one of the best teachers that we have at the school. He will be missed for sure. But anyways, going home finally, and I'm hungry and I'm thirsty, and yeah, I will talk to you guys maybe later or tomorrow. We shall see how I feel.
Harder days make it easier to call you.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday and today's field day. Let me show you what we're doing. This is basically the map. It's kind of crooked. Sorry about it. Okay, that's better. I don't know if you can see. We have the sack race. Both of them are doing sack races. And then kinders and 2nd graders are doing the giant egg spoon race, and then the older kids are doing the spoon race. So they'll have like a little ball on a spoon, and then yeah, they do the race. And then mini parachutes in both sides, and then balance the beanbag relay race, both of them, beanbag toss for both of them, Band-Aid tag for the younger kids, and then sprout tag for the older kids. And then we do have like indoor stations because in Eugene the allergies are so bad that some kids need to be indoors. So there'll be like a few kids inside the gym and They'll be doing some stations there like scooters, bouncy balls, or like scooters and basketball. And I'm just gonna let the teacher who is in charge in that station to let them do what they want, since there's not that many kids in that specific station. The sack race, this is what the sack race looks like, and then the ping pong and egg race, but this is the egg race right here. Literally a giant egg, and the kids will be racing. So basically one person in each team will try to balance the egg race all the way around the cone and back. I'm gonna let the teacher in the younger grades who's in charge of the egg race make the cones closer for the kindergartners, and then as they get older, like first grade and second grade, maybe can increase the distance, because yeah, you know, modify. Mini parachute. I wish I didn't put K2 because they're both doing that. And then balance the beanbag, and then beanbag toss. They're both doing beanbag toss. Create 3 to 4 teams depending on class size. Each team gets 10 beanbags. One student in each team tries to toss the beanbag in the bucket at a time. They get 1 try. If they don't make it, they'll grab the beanbag and pass it to the next person in line. The first group to have all their beanbags in the bucket wins, and then they just repeat, change teams if needed, and keep going until the time ends. And then Band-Aid tag, everyone's it, and then Sprout tag, everyone's it. It's like 2 different tagging games, but everyone's it. Let me know if you want this. I can just like send it to you. I don't know. Let me know. So there'll be 1 staff per station that will be in charge of that specific activity, and they have to stay in that activity for the whole time, while I will be like going around making sure everything's okay, and if anyone has questions they can ask me. Field day will start at 1:15. I'm gonna set up a little bit during my lunch, and then I'll set up the rest 30 minutes before field day. Let's have a good day. I don't even know if I'm gonna be vlogging until tomorrow, because I'm gonna be like, in my head I'll be like so anxious and just like so busy until after like field day. Maybe I'll catch you guys after school or something, I don't know, but let's have a good day. Good morning everyone. It is Friday and my hair is crazy because I just blow dried it, so now I'm straightening it. But anyways, I knew that I wasn't going to vlog after school, because after school I went to my coworker's retirement party. And yeah, he's been teaching for over 25 years, and I didn't know he like stayed in the same classroom for most of his career. I think all of his career, I don't even know, but I think that's so cool. Sometimes I wish there were more hours in a day, because time just goes by so freaking fast, and I feel like as you get older you have endless to-do lists. I mean, except if you're retired, you know, you get to do what you want. But sometimes I'm like, how do people with kids do this? Like, shout out to those teachers who are also parents, because that is not easy. What was I gonna say? Oh, field day. Okay, you know how I was so anxious of field day? Like, I just want if you know me, like personally, I'm a type A, organized, want everything done well, and how I want it like organized how I want it to organize. And I love that people want to help out. Like when I was setting up the I actually like barely ate my lunch because I wanted to have time to set up, because for me, you know how the saying, like, if you want it right, do it yourself. I love that people want to help and stuff. And I had, like, when I was setting up, there were like some 5th graders that wanted help, but it just takes me longer for them to like tell them and then just repeat exactly where I want it. So I basically set up the whole thing, most of it myself. I did have a few teachers that helped out, which is great. I knew I had to set up a little bit extra early, because I want it how I don't know. In my brain, there's certain like cones where I want it to go, and it'll waste more of my time to keep repeating where I want it, if that makes sense. But anyways, I was just so anxious about field day because I just want, you know, I want everyone to have fun and stuff like that. I also want it to be smooth, and it was. And I felt so good because after field day, so many teachers came up to me and thanked me and told me how organized it was. I assigned each grade in a specific station where they start, because I did number all the stations, so that way it'll be easier for everyone so they know where to go. Made me feel good that field day was organized, because I am an overthinker and I just want it to be like perfect. And I know not, obviously it's never gonna be perfect when it comes to kids. It's like chaos, you know, but it's an organized chaos. So yeah, it just felt really good that a lot of teachers complimented and how organized it was and how fun it was. So it was good. I was like anxious for nothing, but that's who I am. I overthink and I'm an anxious person. Today's the last day. I do need to leave in like 10 minutes and I need to finish this in 10 minutes. And I still need to brush my teeth and I need to take Miko out one more time to go potty. Brandon already left like 30 minutes ago. But because I'm not teaching, like we only have a half day, I'm just gonna hang out with some 5th graders and then, I'm gonna watch the 5th graders graduate. Like they have like a graduation ceremony thing. So I'm gonna watch that and then I'm gonna hang out with different grades. So I'll just like float around and see what everyone's doing. All right, you guys, it is the end of the day and I'm exhausted and all the kids left at 11:45, but right now it's 3:10 and I've been helping out a coworker clean up their classroom, and I just took some tape off in the gym. And since I don't have any kids on the last day, I've just been floating around, signing kids' notebooks, signing shirts, signing shoes, hanging out with different classrooms. And then I watched the 5th grade ceremony because they're off to middle school, and I didn't realize how many of them mentioned my name in their speech, and it just, I don't know, I didn't realize how much of an impact I've made with these kids. I don't know, it just made me so happy and also emotional that a lot of kids had so much fun in PE, and it's just so cute when a lot of them did mention me in their speeches. It's just so cute. And one of the 5th grade teachers towards the end, she was mentioning each teacher that was available, that was able to be there, and I was there in the back, so she would like introduce each teacher, and then when she pointed at me and she's like, and the famous Miss Molly, she had so much love today, and I just gave everyone a heart, and it's just it was so nice. Can't believe it's already summer break, and I want to show you the things that I got from my students. I have a couple notes and stuff, but I got Sour Patch, got a gift card for Outback Steakhouse. I got a cookie from the chocolate company. It's dark chocolate. He said it's dark chocolate, and I was like, oh heck yeah, I love dark chocolate. Oh my goodness, these are so yummy, so yummy. And then got Hershey's plant-based oat chocolate, more chocolate. Ooh. Got a gift card from Starbucks and then a note. Aw, dear Miss Molly, thank you for being the best PE teacher. Have a great summer. I will miss you. How adorable. But yeah, I just can't believe the school year is already over. Such a weird feeling. It does not feel like it's over. I feel like I'm gonna go back to work next week. But yeah, it is summer break and I cannot wait to just relax for a bit and have more time, hopefully, to make more content. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this PE teaching vlog. All right, I am ready for summer.